We decided to purge the awfulness that was 2020 by driving to Southwest Utah and riding our legs off. We found a great Airbnb on a ranch in Apple Valley with a view of the Smithsonian Butte and located conveniently close to two of the mesas on our list. Our goal was to ride Wire Mesa, Guacamole, Gooseberry Mesa, Church Rocks, and Bearclaw Poppy. Wire Mesa is a great way to begin your adventure. It's the perfect amuse-bouche, you might say. If you're a powerful rider, this mesa may not be terribly challenging, and it may even be a giant meh. But it does have scenic qualities. But if you're a beginner or an intermediate rider, I think this is the perfect introduction to the local terrain. What's really nice is this trail splits in a couple of places, giving you the choice between easy and difficult features.
I don't even know where the trail is! Follow the dots! Follow the dots! Follow the dotted line. Don't ride off the cliff. Whee!
We learned something very important on this particular ride. Do not ride Wire Mesa in the rain. That's because the dirt turns into a thick clay that gums up bikes in a really bad way.
It really sucks.
Seriously, we considered hiding our bikes in the bushes for retrieval later.
If it makes you feel any better, it's not raining anymore. Because it's just snowing.
The next day we visited Church Rocks, the type of place you're supposed to ride when it rains. After depositing some leftover Wire Mesa mud in a parking lot, we rode through a residential area to the trailhead. To access this park, you have to pass under Highway 15 through an extremely long tunnel.
Oh shit!
The rounded bottom of the tunnel makes it super interesting, maintaining a straight line in the dark.
The bottom is rounded, so... Oh my gosh, this goes on forever!
The park itself is a giant mass of slick rock. It almost looks like a beautiful chocolate ganache.
Ooh. Maybe those are the church rocks?
Yeah, right?
But like a cathedral?
This is one big playground. You can just goof off in session features, or go for an extended pedal on Prospector, which is a flowy, non-technical trail that extends for several miles. For our next course, we indulged in some chunky guacamole, accompanied by a margarita with salt on the rim. Seriously, those are trail names. Personally, this was my favorite ride of the trip. I mean, just look at this place. I kept expecting Star Trek aliens to pop out from behind the rocks. And there were enough features here within my skill range, which made it a lot of fun. There is a bit of spicy cliff action, and sometimes there's not a lot of shoulder, so be careful.
Nope, nothing sketchy about that at all.
With all of this guacamole around, you'd think there'd be a big avocado somewhere. Gooseberry Mesa is about connecting the dots.
First one has to find the dots, then you can connect the dots.
Connecting the dots to sweeping vistas of red-striped canyons. Continuing with our food metaphor, this place is a feast for the eyes. But it's not an easy place to ride by any means.
This place, it doesn't let you rest, does it? Okay.
An advanced rider will find it challenging. An intermediate rider will find parts of it impossible. As you can see, vertigo is not an option. But as horrifying as these cliffs look, you never feel in danger of falling. That's because there's almost always a nice wide shoulder. Gooseberry Point, on the other hand, is another story.
Here we go.
Stand on the point and look back the way you came. Out there is a little ledge everyone uses for their epic photograph. Use it to create a lasting memory.
Yeah, these, I just realized these white dots kind of mark the trail. Maybe you already knew that, but it makes it a lot easier to find on the
You gotta sing Pee Wee Herman in your head.
Connect
The dots.
Yeah.
La la la.
Connect the
For our final ride, we hit Bearclaw Poppy.
uphill. It says uphill, but I don't see a lot of hill.
No slick rock here, just nice non-technical trails on a super easy grade. Our aching legs were so happy to pedal continuously for once. There's this hill in the middle of the park, and that was a total scene. I think it's called Clavicle Hill. Perhaps these people are getting up the courage to ride down it. The rest of the park is a game of chutes and ladders. Climb the little hills, shoot down the other side, and into a maze of interwoven trails.
Woo! Yeah.
There are also some cool little canyons to zip through in the Snake Pit section. I would liken this place to a pixie stick, in part because of the fluffy white soil, and also because it's a light-hearted sugar rush. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little synopsis of our trip. I've posted individual videos of Wire Mesa, Guacamole, and Gooseberry below. Have you ridden in this area? And if so, what was your favorite spot?